Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. In today's video, we're going to be analyzing a few pairs and we look for a high probability trade setup. Alright, so I want to watch this video to the end. Trust me, you're going to learn something, at least one thing new in this video. Alright, so watch the video to the end. Meanwhile, this is step 400 index, sorry, step index 400, and this is the daily time frame. Alright, so looking at this pair, you can see the market has been selling, creating lower highs and lower lows from here. You can see lower highs and lower lows the market's been creating until it got to this low, then it started buying impulsively. All right, this is also a higher low, a lower high. If you want to consider the fact that it sold to this level, then it bought up to here. Then so with that, we can consider this to be a change of character at this point. You can consider this to be a change of character at this point. All right, so for that reason, this is actually a pullback. This looks like a pullback on this time frame. All right, so the market can possibly sell to one of these strong zones around here, this strong zone around here, before it starts buying massively. All right, but it looks like the market is already at the strong zone. So meanwhile, let's go to a 4-hourly time frame to confirm, or we can just use the Fibonacci retracement tool to see this the lowest point to the highest point the market has gone to, and you see it's actually at the market is currently within the golden zone. All right, as you can see there, is within the golden zone. All right, so let me delete this fib tool, then we can mark this zone right here. All right, let's just mark this zone. It's very important where the market bought previously, but it makes more sense to draw it right here. Okay, let me just delete it anyway. Let's go to the 4-hourly time frame. I want to check something. All right, so on the 4-hourly time frame, okay, good. I can see something that really makes me believe the market's actually possibly going to buy from here. You can see this rally base rally setup around here, meaning the market can possibly respect this zone. I think that's why the market is consolidating there. As you can see, that's why the market consolidated on selling to this level. Then it can possibly buy away from this zone. So meanwhile, looking at it, we want to be sure the market is ready. You can also confirm again by bringing out the Fibonacci retracement tool. And also, if you've been following my video, watching my videos and following my teachings, you understand those kind of movements we see on the chart that tells us that the market can possibly change direction. All right. An example is the movement with the market, which the market has exhibited while it was approaching this zone. You can see the movement. All right, is a kind of a movement that indicates the market can possibly change direction. So as you can see, the market got to this zone and it's been dancing around this zone. Actually, I did this video earlier today, but I don't know what happened that I had to mistakenly deleted it from my device, so I had to do this video again at this time. So as of the time I did the video, the market was somewhere here. I saw this zone. The market was somewhere here. One moment, guys. The market was somewhere around this bearish candlestick is what was forming as of that time, this bearish candlestick. And I noticed there was a zone here, a consolidation here, which was broken out. Then I was expecting the market, then my analysis was if the market can actually close above this zone, I have to mark it out. If the market can successfully, the current 4-hourly candlestick as of that time, which is the bearish candlestick right there, if it can successfully close above this zone here, because it was somewhere here, then there's a very high chance the market will buy from here and then to continue the buys, which we are expecting to happen from the higher time frame, from the daily time frame also. All right, so but unfortunately you can see the market later closed below here, changing the narrative immediately for if you want to take some good sales. All right, because right now I just opened the chart and okay, I wanted to upload the video, then I noticed that I do not have it, so I had to come back to the chart to check to see if I can do another video. So as you can see, the market actually went down this zone, and if you understand my break and retest strategy, once the candlestick closes above this zone, the possibility for a buy at from that zone is invalidated. As you can see, the market closed below it. The only thing that would be possible is for you to wait for the market to move up a bit. There are some videos I did regarding this particular strategy I'm showing you here, this particular stuff here. I think what that was last month or so, I think the month of June or so, where I explained if the market doesn't close above the zone, which you're expecting it to close, so you can take a buy, for example, a buy like this, then it closes below, then you wait for the market to retrace to the zone, check if there's been previous sell activities from there, then you can take a sell from here and target this low. All right, so this would have been an opportunity to take the sell right from here, then you go to sell down to this level. And what would have been the confirmation? You have to go to a lower time frame to confirm the market is actually going to sell from there. Looking at it on the 1 hourly time frame, we have a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. We have a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern here. Based on our engulfing candlestick strategy, this would have been a very nice opportunity to take a sell. All right, or if we let's check a lower time frame, like the 15 minutes time frame, you can see we have rejection here. This particular candlestick pattern indicates that the market is going to sell. All right, here, and trust me, if you go to a lower time frame like the 5 minute or 1 minute time frame, you might notice some little consolidation and breakout that happened, a little consolidation, a breakout, and some retest that happened around this level here, which the market respected. So possibly, if I would want to enter the trade on the 15 minutes time frame, then this would have been my entry. My entry would have been here at this point, the close of this bearish candlestick. All right, then my stop loss would be above this week. Now, this pair is a very volatile pair. All right, very volatile pair. As you can see, that's the minimum lot size, which is 0.1. Then you can see just a little distance from my SL, between the SL and entry, supposed entry, I'm risking about $12. You understand? Then if you want to hold the trade um, to the bottom or to the support zone, this is about $60 to $70 profit. It's a very simple, very quick profit you make from here. All right, very quick profit you make from here. All right, so even when the market does not go exactly as you plan, like the market, based on if you understand what you're doing, you notice that the setup has been invalidated. You just try to look for know that the direction of the market at that point has changed, except wait for the market to get down to this zone like we've seen here. The market to get down to this zone. Now the market is back on the zone. If from here we spot a confirmation that is going to buy from here, then it will be a nice thing to take the buy from here. Then watch out, see how it goes. All right, because it is expected that the market will buy up to this high here. So even if with the minimum lot size, you're able to get a good entry. You're able to get a good entry. Let's say maybe from here, then your SL is going to be below this level here. That's about $27. Then you hold your trade. If you're able to hold, if you take your first profit around here is about $115. If you hold up to here, this is about $295. So even if you can even hold up to here, it's over $300 profit, over $380 profit with this space. It's very volatile pair. Now this setup is not actually for everybody. It's only for those with account size that can actually trade this kind of a pair. But if your account size is not enough to trade this pair, please just apply what you've learned from this particular video or this particular setup on a less volatile pair. Less volatile pairs like low volatile pairs like V100 1S or V150 1S. Those pairs are very good to trade. Even there are some drift switch indices that are good, very low, that you can use them to trade and make some good profit without having to risk too much. All right, so but if you have a good account size, you can look for an opportunity to trade some very volatile pairs to make some quick profits. All right, that is it. Then there's another pair I'm also looking at. I think it's this, but yeah, this pair here. I also analyzed this pair in the morning, but since I lost the video on my device, I have to redo it right here for you guys to see. As you can see on the daily time frame, let me show you first on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, you can see that the market, on getting to this level, we started having this. You can see the market had created a high. This is another high. Now this other high here is not really valid because you can see it did not, the candlestick did not close above the previous high. What we have is just a weak candlestick wick. If you bring the crosshair to, you see that clearly. Excuse me. You see, so it is not a valid higher high at that point. But when we go down to the 4 hourly time frame, you see it gives us something that looks very better because we have the high now makes more sense here. You can see this, and we have I think it gives us a higher high at that point on the 4 hourly time frame. Yes, you can see there's a break above, so this is a sweep here, sorry, a higher high at this point. So for that reason we can easily, and also looking at it, you can see that this is the high, this is the low it provided, like this is the lowest point it got to, then it got to this higher a higher high, then it created a higher low here at this point, meaning there's a bullish trend, a strong bullish trend right there that should be considered. So for that reason we can place our trend, trend lines, place our trend lines here, then put another one here on top just to give us the shape of the market at that time, at this time. All right, so do this, then you can see that there was also another thing is consolidation. Right here there's a consolidation and a breakout. If you look, we look closely where I'm putting this zone, you can see there was a consolidation and a breakout. All right, so there's a very high chance the market is going to buy up to the high there. And if you look, go back to the daily time frame to see, you see that yesterday's candlestick closed with an engulfing candlestick. For those of us that understand the engulfing candlestick strategy, you can see it's an opportunity for a buy. This same thing is available on the last pair the pair we just checked, which was step index 400. All right, so you can see that the market started buying, and in fact there was another zone here at the time I analyzed this pair in the morning. I was actually watching this zone. The market was somewhere around here, which I was waiting for it to, give us a second opportunity to take an entry. All right, so as you can see, it is playing out nicely. I'm still expecting the market to buy massively. Expecting the market to buy massively, but right now, as you can see, the high, the the price the market is at this point, you can't take an entry from there. So you have to consider the nearest zones which the market may need to break or reject before you think of taking an entry. Now, if the market is able to successfully close above this zone, all right, then we will look for an opportunity to take a buy. If it closes above that zone and then pulls back, it can give us an opportunity to take a buy. Or if it rejects, meaning it's going to sell possibly down to this previous zone it created. If it rejects like what we're seeing here and decides to sell, it might have to sell up to this level here to do a proper retest. Then from here it's going to buy. And if that happens, do you know what we're going to be getting? You'll be getting something that looks like an inverted head and shoulders pattern. This is going to be our inverted left shoulder. This is the head, and the right shoulder should be somewhere around here. All right, so depending on whatever comes up, if the market has to pull down, you know where to take your entry. All right, so this video is too long, guys. This video is too long. All right, so meanwhile, like this video, share it in the comment section. There's a link in the description of this video. Click there to get to my Telegram channel. If you have any concerns about my mentorship programs or any stuff, just you find my direct contact there, so you can reach out to me. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed and peace out.